Toxic family? This Islamic story will change your life forever. What if the very people meant to love you are the ones who break you? What if your family becomes toxic and every word feels like poison? Do you cut ties or endure silently? Let me tell you a story of a young man who faced betrayal from his own blood, but chose to fight back with patience, prayer, and faith. And in the end, Islam didn't just save him, it saved his entire family. Stay till the end. This might change how you see your struggles forever. In the silence of a dimly lit room, a young man named Ehsan sat staring at the ceiling. His chest felt heavy as though a mountain pressed against him. His family had become the very source of his pain. Arguments echoed daily in his home, not from strangers but from those bound to him by blood. His father's harsh words, his mother's constant complaints, and his siblings' jealousy poisoned the air he breathed. He often asked himself, how can people who are supposed to love me become the very ones who hurt me the most? Ehsan remembered one night when his father shouted at him in front of the entire family for failing to secure a higher-paying job. "You're useless," his father had barked. What kind of man cannot even provide like his cousins do? The sting of those words cut deeper than a knife. He had tried to remain silent, but his mother's sighs of disappointment added fuel to the wound. His siblings smirked as though enjoying his humiliation. He walked out into the dark night, tears burning his eyes. The thought crossed his mind, why do I even exist if I am only a burden? He sat on a bench under a lonely tree, wrestling with the temptation to run far away. But as the cold wind brushed against him, his heart remembered a verse he once read in the Quran. And we have enjoined upon man care for his parents. But if they strive to make you associate with me that of which you have no knowledge, do not obey them. To me is your return, and I will inform you about what you used to do. Surah Al-Ankabut 29:8. He realized then that Allah acknowledged the complexity of family ties. Respect was due, but obedience had limits. His heart whispered, maybe Allah is testing me with this toxic environment. Maybe patience here is my path to Jannah. The next morning, Ehsan decided to change his approach. Instead of responding with anger or despair, he turned to Islamic principles. He woke up for far prayer, raising his trembling hands before Allah. Ya Allah, give me strength to face my family with wisdom. Protect my heart from hatred. Fill me with sabr and guide me to what pleases you. Slowly, he began practicing silence when provoked. When his father mocked him, he lowered his gaze and said, I seek refuge in Allah from Shaitan. When his mother complained, he responded with gentleness instead of excuses. His siblings' jealousy, he countered with do as in the stillness of the night. Every time they heard him, he whispered, O Allah, forgive them for they don't know the weight of their words. But patience wasn't easy. One day his brother barged into his room, mocking him for praying too much. Your salah won't fill your pockets, Ehsan, he sneered. For a moment, anger surged inside him. His fists clenched, but then he remembered the hadith. The strong man is not the one who can overpower others, but the strong man is the one who controls himself when angry. Sahih al-Bukhari, Sahih Muslim. Ehsan breathed deeply and replied, maybe salah won't fill my pockets, but it will fill my heart with peace, something money can never buy. His brother laughed, but deep inside, Ehsan felt victorious. He had won a battle against Shaitan, against his own nafs. Time passed, and Ehsan continued this silent jihad of patience. He focused on his career, but more importantly, on his deen. He started attending Islamic lectures, reading Quran daily, and surrounding himself with righteous friends who uplifted him. Slowly, his energy shifted. Even though his family remained harsh, he no longer broke down as before. Their words bounced off his shield of Aman. One night, however, things reached their breaking point. His father accused him of stealing money from the family. Shocked and trembling, Ehsan pleaded his innocence, but no one believed him. His own mother said, maybe you did it in desperation. His heart shattered. For the first time, he felt his blood family had abandoned him completely. He locked himself in his room, crying to Allah until dawn. Ya Allah, you are my witness. you are allayed el, the just. If the world betrays me, I know you will never abandon me. That night, he felt a strange calmness descend upon him. He realized something powerful. Sometimes Allah allows our closest people to hurt us, so we learn to attach only to Him. He wiped his tears and whispered, Hasbi Allahu la ilaha illa huwa. Allah is sufficient for me. None has the right to be worshipped except Him. Months later, Allah's plan unfolded in ways Ihsan never imagined. His dedication at work earned him a major promotion. He began earning well, but unlike his family expected, he didn't flaunt it. He quietly supported the household, buying groceries, paying bills, and even gifting his parents small things without expecting thanks. His father, who once mocked him, began noticing the silent dignity in Ihsan's character. His mother, who often complained, started softening when she saw his patience. His siblings, who ridiculed him, found themselves quietly respecting him when they realized he never responded with the same poison. One evening, his father sat beside him, tears in his eyes. Son, I misjudged you. I thought strength was in shouting, in demanding, in comparing. But you showed me strength through patience and respect. Forgive me. Ihsan hugged him, his heart trembling with gratitude to Allah. His mother too whispered, Your silence was louder than all our words. You taught us something we failed to see. Ihsan realized then that Islamic principles were not only a shield, but a sword of transformation. By not mirroring the toxicity, by holding on to sabr, by making Allah his closest confidant, he had not only protected his heart, but changed the very hearts of those who once hurt him. The story of Ihsan is a reminder for every soul suffocating under toxic family ties. Islam does not ask you to break apart, nor does it ask you to drown in their poison. It asks you to hold firm to patience, guard your tongue, respect within limits, and place all trust in Allah. For hearts can change, not by force, but by the silent power of faith. And remember, if they never change, your reward with Allah is guaranteed. Brothers and sisters, toxic family struggles are real, but Islam gives us the wisdom to rise above them. If this story touched your heart, don't keep it to yourself. Share it. Spread it, and let others find strength and patience and trust in Allah. Subscribe to our channel Deen in Minute for more powerful Islamic stories that heal, inspire, and awaken the soul. Remember, sometimes your silence with sabr is louder than their shouting. May Allah guide us all.